What's up, guys? I am here with Chris Conniff here at Norco High School now. Chris over here.
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about that last name. We were just talking a little beforehand about how most people call you Conniff, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how irritating that can be, but what happens when they get it right?
Well, we were facing Santiago this year. They called me Conniff my first two at bats, and then going to my third at bat, they finally got it right with Conniff. And I hit a double in the left center field to start us off in the inning. And then in my fourth at bat, they came up and called me Conniff again. So
what happened in that at bat?
I ended up line drive up the middle for a single.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as they get it right, you seem to be doing great. Now, you are a junior here at Norco. What is really the difference between coming in and playing on this varsity team as a sophomore? As a junior, you're able to pull a little more rank, you're a little more comfortable. Explain the difference to us.
The difference between my sophomore year and junior, I think this year I have more comfortable in the field. I have more feel to where I'm at. I have more, I have more ideas of where to play and everything. It's just more experience compared to last year. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know most of the plays. So it was kind of just knowing the situations and everything. So this year I have more comfortable with the situations.
Yeah, everything's very new to you at that point, so it's a lot to learn. You are also committed to play at St. John's. Congrats, that's very exciting. What are you looking forward to the most about playing in college?
I think it's just the experience of getting to play with a college team and everything, getting looked at by possibly MLB teams, and then just playing at the higher level with great competition and high quality baseball.
If you could play for any MLB team, who would it be?
I'd say the New York Yankees. They've been my team since as long as I can remember.
Is there a specific player from that team that you really look up to?
Derek Jeter is probably my number one, just like most people.
Captain, gotta miss that guy. Now, what are a couple of your favorite memories with playing on this team?
I think just getting to know the guys and everything, and getting to know the coaches, joke around all the time. We have kind of inside jokes once in a while. We have personal relationships outside of school and in school, so it's just great combination. We mess around a lot, and when it's time to get serious, we get serious.
How would you describe the atmosphere here on this team?
Our atmosphere is normally upbeat, always on top of things, and just on the grind.
Now, we were talking a little bit about Snapchat a second ago. If you can't tell, we touched on some weird subjects beforehand. We were just chit-chatting away. Anyways, so I was saying that Snapchat's kind of fading out for some people, but Chris says, no, not here at Norco. You guys are still going strong. What has been your longest snap streak that you've had?
I think my longest snap streak would probably have to be around 330, maybe 340, just kind of on a range.
Who was it with?
To be honest, I don't remember. Just one of my closest friends, probably my friend Haley Jacobson, that was probably the longest.
There's a little shout out to you, Haley Jacobson. You got to make sure to shout him out. Now, what have been, to go back to baseball for a second, some of your biggest achievements playing here for Norco?
I think my biggest achievement is coming out my sophomore year and getting a starting job at second base, and then coming into this year starting at short. So it's kind of been a grind. You got to stay on top of everything. One of our sayings is, if you can hit, you will play. So I was really on top of my hitting last year, and it continues this year.
Where do you feel more comfortable at, second or short?
To be honest, I feel about the same. It's just mainly about getting reps and playing time. But going into this year, I felt better at second. But going into my sophomore year, I feel better at short. So just getting the playing time is kind of difference.
Yeah. Now, we're going to finish off with a random question. Do you have any weird talents?
I can juggle.
Well, we've got to see this. So we're going to put a little video over this right here of him juggling. So hopefully you guys can see this, and hopefully he doesn't mess up. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
That's all for this Top Recruit.